Hello again, my friends. It is Jen Pittabach with By the Shore Stamping, and I am back with another project featuring product from the upcoming holiday catalog. It is releasing on September 6th. Today is September 3rd, and so we've got just 3 more days to wait, but I did want to share with you one of the suites in this new catalog that totally had me hooked, like right off the bat. Super cute. It is a little cutesy, so if cutesy isn't your style, this may not be the one for you, but I just feel like it has a lot of versatility and doesn't necessarily have to be cutesy. I don't think the two of the 3 samples that I have for you today, I don't think are over the top cute. So I think you could get away with either kind of look. So here is the designer series paper. I'm going to share with you first what's in the suite. Actually, I'll show you the stamp set first. So it's called Berry Christmas, and it's a punch bundle. So it's got this cute little punch and then a coordinating stamp set. So the punch punches out this little bear here. And then you've got some sentiments, some gifts, some decorative elements, and a little tree. So that's that part. Then let me show you the paper that is part of this. So a lot of like sweater weather kind of stuff, and then some cutesy little bears. So these are cute. You can see that some of the bears, this one here, those can be cut out with the punch. This guy, any of the one with the little paw kind of lifted like the punch, those can all be cut out with the punch. So that's cute. And then we've got this really cute page that would be adorable for a scrapbook page. Let's see, we've got some background patterns and more sweater kind of vibes. Cute little moose and seal and fox with some trees and bunnies. Cute little critters with the trees, little polar bears with the trees. Got some fun tree background, snowflake background. This one's cute with the little presents and just the little animal feet. And then there's the presents. And then the back side of the presents is this kind of sweater weather one, which I'm going to use today, which is why some of that's missing. Also part of the suite is this really fun embossing folder. So you can see here it's kind of a progressive, so there's less snow up here and it kind of gets heavier down the bottom. So that's kind of cute. Also have some really fun bling. So these are the adhesive backed glitter sequins. What's really cool about these is they're flat, and while they're called sequins, there's no hole in them. So really great embellishment, because they'll be good for my scrapbookers who don't like a lot of bulk to their album. See, very thin. And also great for my card makers who don't want to have to pay extra postage, right? An additional item in this suite is the coordinating ribbon. This is sparkle ribbon in balmy blue. So you can see that here. Super cute, matches the paper beautifully. And then also, last but not least out of this is going to be the Memories and More cards. So we have some kind of holiday themed 3x4 and 4x6. They are double-sided, so you get multiples of each design. So you can use them for cards, or you could use them for your pages. And it coordinates, of course, with the paper. So if you wanted even more design options for a scrapbook, so to say, you could pair these 3x6 cards with, or the 4x6 and 3x4s with the pattern paper for even more options. But what I do love about the Memories and More cards is you get 4 sheets of stickers, 2 of each. So this one has some greetings and stuff. This one has some cute little critters, some banners, borders, that kind of stuff. And then also, as part of this suite, is the coordinating note cards and envelopes. So for my card makers, if you want some fast and easy cards, using those Memories and More cards with the card bases. So you've got 3 different colors. You've got the red. Actually, I guess it's kind of like 2. There's this one that's more. Was there? I thought there was 3. But I guess those are kind of the same. It's a little different, but I think one has the white at the top and one has the white at the bottom, but you can always switch that too. So there's those. Very fun. And then they've got the coordinating envelopes. So they're printed, so you can see, and then you can match them to the card. So that's really fun too. And I did do a little card featuring those note cards and envelopes too, so I will show you that at the end. But let's go ahead and get started with the project first. So I'm going to use the stamp set. Let me just grab this stuff first. So I have a bunch of little pieces here we're going to use in a second. And I have a 5.5 by 8.5 inch Mossy Meadow card base. This one is scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel. I cut a piece of pattern paper that is 4 by 3. You could use one of the cards too, actually, because that's the same size as our 3 by 4 cards. And I'm just going to attach that right to the top here. Line that up like that. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to set that aside. I have a bunch of white pieces here. So these 2 pieces, that's for stamping. These are going to be for doing like a fun little snow technique. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to kind of tear these. And I'm just going to layer them together to create like little snowbanks. So we'll do this. And I like to tear towards me because that gives that little white edge here. And just to kind of differentiate them a little bit, I'm going to grab my Pool Party ink and a blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of ink to the torn part. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. I just want to kind of set them off from each other a little bit. So I feel like sometimes snow will have a little of a bluish tint, as long as you don't get the yellow snow, right? That's never good. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Okay, I'll set those aside for a second. I'm going to leave my blue ink out for 1 minute, and we'll take Memento Black and the bear, and I'm just going to ink that up on some basic white cardstock. Stamp that off to one side, like that. And that's just going to give me a handle to hang on to when I stamp it. So I'm going to push that in there, get it lined up like so, and punch that out. Now I want to kind of add a little bit of bluish tone to that too, just because they're going to be layered on top of each other and it's a lot of white. So just to kind of soften that a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of a bluish tone to him. And unfortunately, my Wink of Stella is like completely dead. So I can't add any Wink of Stella, but if I had Wink of Stella, I would probably add some Wink of Stella to the tops of these as well. I mean, I'll try, but it's pretty dead here. I don't see much in the form of glitter coming out at all, but I would just add a little bit of that here. So you'll want to make sure you grab some extra Wink of Stella on your next order for this suite. So I'm just kind of doing the top. Again, it's not really doing much because this is pretty much dead. So now I'm going to take the largest panel and I'm going to kind of layer that on my card like so. So I'll just add some adhesive. And I'm going to lay it down so it's pretty close to the edge of that pattern paper. Okay, and then I'm going to do the next size, just kind of leaving a little bit between them. Okay, right about there, looks good. Okay, so then this is going to go on the bottom here. But before I do that, I want to stamp a sentiment. So I'm going to take the Warm Wishes and some Misty Moonlight. And I'm just going to stamp that kind of over here on the side. Okay, whoops. Well, shoot. Am I going to be able to line that up? I did. Look at that. It's a little off at the top there, but I'm not worried about it. Oh, before I put this away, I'm going to actually take this little piece here, the little scrap piece, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp a little scarf. We'll set that aside for a second. And I'm done with that, so I'll put that away. All right, so now I'm going to take this. This is going to go in here like that, but I want to kind of tuck him in. Okay, so I'm going to just add a little bit of regular adhesive. I think I made him a little too blue, but it's fine. So it's the hard part with the blending brushes. It does not look like you're getting a lot of ink on there, but you are. So I'm going to go ahead, line this up, and I'm going to put him so that one paw is kind of over the top there. We'll just attach him down, and then I can go ahead and attach this as well. And I'm going to tuck it so it's under that paw again. Okay. Like that. Okay. So you can see. Now, I'm going to just take some paper snips and we'll cut out this little scarf. I'm going to leave a little edge on it. There is a little bit of fussy cutting with some of this stuff just because there's only the punch that's associated with this stamp set, so there's no dies that coordinate. But sometimes you just want to cut things out and make them pop up a little bit more. So this one's pretty easy because it's pretty straight lines here, so not very difficult to fussy cut. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to this, and we'll attach that to our little polar bear. Let me just fold over the excess here. You could use liquid glue too if you wanted to. I'm lazy, didn't want to do that, so we'll just do that, and then we're going to attach his little scarf right there, right? Next up, we're going to go ahead and grab some old olive ink and some old olive cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp the solid tree, the outline tree, direct to my paper, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the kind of solid part, the detailed part. I'm going to stamp that off on my cardstock or on my scrap paper, and then go to my cardstock just for a little depth to the image. And then we'll put this away, get that out of the way here with these. And then yes, I do need to fussy cut those again. Again, it's pretty simple, straight lines for the most part. A little bit of rounding on the edges. I like to leave a little bit of an edge when I die cut, makes it, or when I fussy cut, it makes it look more like a die cut. I'm going to cut this excess off because it just makes it easier. And then I'll round around these edges. Whoops. And finish that off. Whoops, got a little too close, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Nobody's gonna notice. All right, and then just round off this part. This part, oh, actually, I didn't end up tucking it. I was gonna say this part doesn't show because you tuck it in, but I didn't actually end up tucking it. All right, so now I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals. So let me just add some of these here, like so. And then I'm going to attach that over here on the edge. And then to do a little decorating, I'm going to tie a little linen thread bow. Like so. And trim that down. Don't want it too long. And I'll grab a mini glue dot to put that on. Just attach that right into the glue dot, push down, and then when you pull up, it comes off, and I can stick that right there. Now I'm going to grab some of my little sequins here, and we're going to use these as ornaments. So I'm going to take the large one, we'll put that at the top. Okay. And then I'm just going to sort of spread these around a little bit. There we go. Have a cute little decorated tree, and then the last part is just to put it to our card base, which I'm going to use dimensionals again for that. I have that one left over, and then we'll grab some other dimensionals. And then we'll pop that onto the card base. Okay. And there you have it. And again, you could add some more Wink of Stella, make that super cute and decorative. But I think he came out really fun and cute. And it's just a cute little card for the holidays. Let me show you a couple of others. So I did this one as well. This was using the note cards and envelopes and the memories and more cards. So I literally just cut down the 4x6 card so that I could mat it on a 4x6 piece of Night of Navy. Then I layered it onto one of the cards, the card bases, and then I punched out a 1 3/4 inch circle, die cut or embossed it with some of the snowflake embossing. Added a banner piece here, and one of the stickers popped up on some dimensionals, and there you have it. Again, you could add some Wink of Stella, make that a really super simple and fast card. This was one of the ones I got for a swap, and this was from Chris Carmichael. And she just did a really cute card using the snowflake embossing folder in the back. I think she used the snowflake. This is from one of the snowflake bundles that's in the new catalog as well. And then snipped the snowflake apart to kind of make it a little bit bigger for her banner. Did the little polar bear in Night of Navy ink with a red scarf. Added some fun glitter paper here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a strip of glitter paper, and then some of the pattern paper. And it's a really cute little card. So there's some ideas for that one. Super fun bundle. Again, this one, if you have your catalog, is on page 22 and 23. If not, you can always reach out to me and I can get one out to you. And again, all of this stuff will go live on September 6th. So not quite yet. We're just giving you some sneak peeks of what's to come. If you want to see the rest of the videos, make sure you click like on this video and really make my day by subscribing, and of course that will make sure you don't miss anything, and we will see you again tomorrow with another sneak peek. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.